Kelly was there.
Both of your good friends, Kelly Slater, 52, almost 53 years of age, 30-plus starts here at Pipeline, taking on Ethan Ewing. It's a pretty rad matchup with these two. They kept running into each other last year.
Him and LeBron, same. Couple goats.
Doing their thing as we now lock in. Nice tight stance on the forehand. Trying to push for an exit and letting go is Ethan Ewing. He's really good at just identifying these real clean running rights and lefts at backdoor and Pipeline.
Saw there, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, as we see Ethan on the right as well, Ross.
Yeah, so it's kind of a fun conversation about 4 fins versus 3. And for Kelly, he really needs to make sure.
Kind of an emotional first round win that he had John in, and this exchange continues. Nice hollow section and a wild ride, but a cool finish for the GOAT.
And Mia, they just want to stall and sit on the foam ball, but the quad will drive through it right over the foam ball, and kind of give you a spurt out the end like that.
He can slow down on a dime, backhand or forehand. As we see the big drop from Kelly. Up and under, cool redirect, and that one's not going to let him in. Gets out of there.
He might have took that one just to get the bottom turn shot. See how pretty that was?
He takes off nice and late.
And Kelly, big drop. Strider.
Yeah, there was that bottom turn shot we were talking about. Just absolutely perfect. He just easily makes that drop. Look at that shot right there off the bottom. Hooks it. He's got so much technique that the style just comes into play.
I want that Lexus GX so bad as we continue with the competition. Grabbing the rail and pulling up and under. Ethan Ewing's got a little room, but ends up getting squished. All you do is expect more, so he's starting to find his happy place again with form. As we look at a wave just guttering out at backdoor and just standing tall as Ethan Ewing. Solid read from the Australian Ross.
Guts, but let's see it. It was a nice runner, and he gets a nice little stall right there to get the extra cover time. And it's going to be a good backup score right now. Ethan only needs, a 4.5, so he should get it.
Ross must be from Hawaii, because that was a small one.
I mean, today's standards, right? It's not a juicy one. Kelly, I think, let that go because he's waiting for, he knows like a 5's not going to do it.
Now locking in, late takeoff, Kelly Slater deep in back door and gets blown out. Unbelievable approach. Big, tall wave, and he had to really work on this type of courage.
What a drop. I mean, getting under the hood on that thing, that was intense.
That's where the score is going to come from. That drop that took a ton of commitment. Judges love that word, commitment, and nice, fun, smoother ride here from Kunoa Igarashi. This is a 2-wave set. Again, the waves are really perfect right now, but Kelly, that was he made Kelly pal out some days that were really spooky for a young teen, and but I think it made a big imprint on Kelly on how to handle the North Shore and get over that fear.
Wow. Title this year. Over the ledge on the thruster. Let's go of the rail to enjoy a bit of that ride. You can see him almost trying to punch free, Kelly Slater.
And catching waves a lot easier.
Now locking in, big drive into the pit, deep in back door. Ethan Ewing unable to hold his stance through that spit. Settle down a little bit. He's just really eager to show what he can do this year. And how about that? Just a dreamy one, and poking on the way out and getting slammed is Kelly Slater.
This brings the question again. We had this a few heats ago, Joe, where make or no make.
I'm scared to just mention any moving onwards. I hope he always gets wild cards and we get to see him do this because he's smoking people. Watch this, locking in and let's go of the rail. He's found the magic. And a ride into the beach. 2 different boards. A classic little roundhouse to finish from the best ever. And the 11-time world champ. How about Ethan? Getting a ride into the beach, and he'll get that one to spin him all the way to Abu Dhabi as he is moving on after this round to stop number 2 of the season.
Yeah, Ethan's not short on technique, and he's just showing us what he's got. He just came up a little short on the size of the waves, probably for him. I think that was really the difference.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Gianluigi Buffon. He's a 45-year-old Italian goalkeeper at his current club.
Come on.
Parma
Stop
Italian.
it. Stop it.
Kelly's 52. Quick to get a couple of laps for stop number 2. Now, let's hear from Kelly with AJ.
Joe, Kelly's still dissecting those waves out there. Ooh. Walk me through the one that just is going to live in all of our heads for quite some time.
Yeah, right in the moment it was kind of a blur. I was just like, I was in the moment, like just focused on it. But when I saw the wave pop up and I saw it coming together and I had priority and, there was no pressure, I was like, all I got to do is be in the right place on this thing. And I wanted to be really deep and greedy, but also was like, I want to make it and just, get a good score. But I was just, it was one of those ones where it's like if you're an outfielder and you don't have to move, you just put your glove like this. All I had to do was stand up and it was there.
All you had to do was stand up, you get the score, you move on to finals day here at Pipeline.
Look, Tom Carroll and Jeremy Flores are frothing. These boys are frothing over here.
What does it mean to you to see guys like Tom and Jeremy rooting you on, still doing it at the highest level right here, right now?
I love it because I feel like this is my team, Like Tom was before me and Jeremy was after me, and we traveled the world together, and these are like my brothers. So that's the best, Just to see the stoke. Like when you see, like people go, oh, good job, but when you see the stoke on your friend's face, there's nothing that replaces that.
A lot of us feeling very stoked just getting a chance to watch you here today. What does a day like this mean to you, to have here at Pipeline massive crowds on the beach and still showcasing everything you can?
It means retirement's great. It's just the best. I mean, to get a chance, to be off tour, but get a wild card and be in this, it's really means the world to me. And there's still a part of me just being out there that I actually am like, I don't even know if I want to compete, but at Pipe or somewhere where the waves are going to be really good, where I feel like I can perform at my peak, then it feels good. But there's definitely a part of me that's just, I'm so obsessed with my baby and learn how to be a dad,
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks. You're good.